the book is born now. Just yesterday night, we had the first copy that Dr. Utsav very quickly at night somehow got through. And we had the first 50 copies that we have just received. We are still checking it and, going over it. So let's come to the main idea of how we started. Goes without saying that Dr. Jaya has extremely been of she's put her heart and soul in working on this book, because she's the person who's been the main linchpin of coordinating with different people. More than 20 people have worked on this book. So goes without saying that Dr. Jaya has really helped in putting this book together and making this project happen. Dr. Jaya and Dr. Utsav, they are the linchpin of this book. So cannot start talking about the book without both of them. They have put a lot of time and energy into it. And I do believe that a lot of homeopaths and communities in future will be so grateful to you from their heart that such a literature exists. So thank you so much for this. We first started our work with our colleague from the US, Vatsalaji. She was our first point of contact when we had this idea in our point of view. Um, and Dr. Jaya, myself, and Vatsalaji with Dr. Utsav, we had a discussion and the idea of how do we put this book together. Actually, Dr. Jaya, when would this actually be kind of when was the idea of the conception happening? Do you have any idea? What would be the date? I think I remember this has to be before I this has to be before I went to Brazil last year. So it has to be what are we talking about? About a year and a half?
Yes, sir. Around February or March last year.
February or March. Okay. Why I remember, because on the airport, I was stuck at an airport in Brazil overnight for 16 hours and I had nothing to do. So the only thing I remember, I found a coffee shop. I took the books, I was taking the books and I was working on it for 8 hours. So I remember the coffee person telling me that, okay, now your time is up, let someone else sit. So I remember this book from that idea of the memory. Vatsalaji, if you are here, would you like to share very quickly a few words about your experience on this book? And just because we started the journey on this book by you with Dr. Jaya, so I wanted you to do the opening of the innings for us.
Sure. Dr. Gaurang, this is a book launch party, right?
You can call it as a party also.
Then I have a question. Where is my chai?
Your chai.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, this book, Hormonal Homeopathy for Hormonal Healing in Women, it took me almost a whole year to edit. And in that process, I noticed that Dr. Gaurang has not written a cold and heartless textbook. I would not let him actually. If I were his editor, which I happen to be in this book, I will always encourage him to write a very warm-hearted book. So he poured his heart and mind. He has presented a systematic layout of case taking itself and gone on to cover a wide range of topics. He took no shortcuts. That was another no. You always give your best. And I kept pushing him. I mean, as best I could, I just kept pushing him. I didn't have to push too hard because he was always on top of his game. He always is. Okay, so this formal book is built upon the time-tested textbooks and techniques of homeopathy. This is what Dr. Gaurang practices. This is what he teaches. And this is what is in the book. So, you're not getting just a book. You're getting a real deal based on this practitioner's personal experience. The truth is, he's testing the gold standard of homeopathy and finding that they continue to be what they are today, gold standards. They work beautifully in today's world, just as they did in prior centuries. The results, as Dr. Gaurang has seen, as his invited teachers have seen and presented in this book, are known as clinical evidence. Now, I want to tell you one thing. Every day, the scientific community makes attempts to bring homeopathy at par with the mainstream science by designing studies that are based on statistical models, for example, double blind studies. The experimenter, the patients, both the remedy receiver and the placebo receiver have no idea what they are getting. Such studies, when applied to homeopathy, have irreparable methodological weaknesses, and the results are inconclusive. By comparing homeopathy to mainstream science is like comparing mangoes and bananas. Even a little baby will say they are different. They make a bad face when they eat a sour fruit, but they like bananas. So, two different things. Now, homeopathy, I have heard Dr. Gaurang say in every single one of his classes and lectures, is the art and science of individualization. Just like no two popcorns, no two icicles are similar, no two human beings are similar. When it comes to what elicits a disease state in them, how they experience sickness, what remedy makes them better. Individualization is the core message of Dr. Gaurang's life's work. He has written many books. All his books, including this Hormonal Healing in Women, being launched today, are based on individualization. This is Dr. Gaurang's proven path to successful clinical outcome. Clinical outcome is the proof that homeopathy works. While the rest of the world is tearing itself apart to understand how it works, we know that it works. Let them figure out how it works. They can never. We do not need to dabble in double-blind studies and waste our time to prove that homeopathy works. Based on purely successful clinical outcome, using the tools and techniques of classical homeopathy, Dr. Gaurang has published many books, and I have had the pleasure of working with him closely as his editor. His latest book, Hormonal Healing in Women, being launched today, is the latest and the brightest feather in his much decorated hat. I'm also particularly happy that he has dedicated the book to his mother. Congratulations, Dr. Gaurang. Keep getting better and better at the art and science of homeopathy. That is your gift. Do start writing your next book right away. Don't wait for another year. And fill it with clinical evidence. That is what you're telling the world. Many hearts become happy. Many lives depend on what you do. So keep doing what you're good at. Blessings. Many thank you. Many thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Vatsalaji. And you spoke so well that I really liked your analogy with the popcorns. I never heard anything like that before. But I'll remember this for quite some time. Thank you. Extremely grateful for this very beautiful talk that you gave.
Mhm.
So, Vatsala ji, Dr. Jaya, myself, Dr. Utsav, we kept working on the book for some time, and we came to a situation where it was, in a very, very good place. And then we wanted to refine it even more. And that is when we asked our colleague, Dr. Arpana, who's almost a part of our team now. Um, Dr. Arpana, unfortunately, I don't know if she could join us today.
Yeah.
She's
Hello,
here.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. We can see you now. Yes.
Hello, everyone.
So Arpana has also helped in the past on in art of repertorization and also on the book
Acute disease.
Acutes and maps. Yeah. And I particularly liked acutes and maps a lot because we were able to put together some very interesting material together, and Arpana ji along with Dr. Jaya helped to put us very nice together. Arpana ji, could you please, because you have been working a lot even in the past book and this book, I just want you to share in few words just your experience about the book. That's the idea.
Yeah,
First of all,
sure.
we are grateful. We are extremely grateful that you helped us to put this together.
Oh, please don't say that. It's my pleasure. So, this is the third book I have worked with Dr. Gaurang on. And when I saw this book, the raw data that I was sent, rough draft, I thought it's a gold mine, because 50% of the cases, women, I mean, in the population. So we cover 50% of the cases. And if you read this book thoroughly, you have good results on your hands. And it's such a great book. Once you go through it, it's not enough to go through it once, of course, go through it 10 times, 20 times. And then nobody can stop you from treating all the women's diseases, I feel, at least that. So, and it was a rewarding experience for me working on this book. I got to know a lot of remedies as I was editing the book and reading the book, going through it. And I thought it's a nice blend of classical homeopathy, mainly our old masters, Burnett, Borick, Kent, Herring, Clark, and the newer ones like Dr. Vijay Vaishnav and Dr. Sarkar. So when I first came across Gaurang's talk on YouTube, I thought he's such a passionate person, and this is what we need. We need more teachers like him who will inspire students and even practitioners. So, and then I wrote to him during my first book whether I can help him out, and he immediately responded. So I thought that was a nice thing, that he reads mails of people who write to him, and I got an opportunity to
Arpana,
work
I
on
think I remember I met you first time in Pune in Prana while I was teaching, or did we meet in Bangalore when I was teaching?
Bangalore. First time in
Ba-
Bangalore, yeah,
When I
and
came to
then in
teach in
Pune,
Bangalore, right? Was
yeah,
many years, 8 years back, probably
yeah.
6, 7 years
And
back.
I think the USP of this book is the multi-dimensional approach, where it provides you information from old masters and also the diverse methodologies in cases. I particularly like the cases that are presented by Dr. Gaurang and other well-known doctors. So you get to see how you take the case and how you can find clues for remedies, either from current presentation or past history, family history, and also the use of intercurrents, nosodes, and sarcodes. That's helped me, and I'm sure many people when to use, how to use, and it's very important to use these intercurrents, nosodes, and sarcodes to get good results. Maybe when the case stops. So I think this book is gold mine. It's rich in information. You name it and you have it. And my patients are mostly women, so it's helped me quite a lot as a homeopath. So thank you, Gaurang, and the team, and Jaya Utsav are great. Like whenever I talk to them or Gaurang, we have a good talk, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, let's do this. How do we refine the book, or how do we make it better for the reader? Good experience. So it's nice.
Thank you, Arpana ji. Thank you so much for this. Okay. So from there, I think that we started working on the book even more. And after the editors work on it, of course, there is a very important role which comes in of proofreading and going through the book and making corrections and so on. Here, um, the few people who helped us, I'm just going to take their names. Dr. Vasudha, who's here, she helped us a lot. Dr. Shruti, I don't know if she's here. Dr. Hemlata and Dr. Abhijit. Of course, our in-house team, Dr. Shivani, Dr. Mega, and Dr. Mokshada also helped in it. Um, Dr. Vasudha has put a lot of her kind of time and energy into it and given us a lot of correction and helped us a lot. And Dr. Vasudha is also here. Vasudha ji, thank you so much for this. Would you like to share something about your experience on this film?
Hello, everyone. It's always a pleasure working with Dr. Gaurang and his sea of hard work. I would really say all the hard work which is poured in by the whole team and just a droplet of water in that. Uh, I would say that Dr. Gaurang's first book is where I thought, when I read the book, I felt that I'm making a conversation with the author and not just going through the text. And I think that is what made him click to me as an author. And instantly I formed a connection, and it was always a pleasure working with him and his team. Dr. Utsav and Dr. Jaya has actually given their heart and soul in this book, because every little correction, every time there was something, they were just actively coming back to me and, asking me to go through it again and help them out and stuff. I could really see the amount of hard work going in this book, and I'm sure it's completely worth it. So thank you so much for making me a part of this journey. It's been a great pleasure, and I'm highly grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Vasudha, for for not just proofreading it once, but once, twice, thrice, as many times we sent you, even till a day before. In fact, all of you. We've been sending you different versions of the book because we were a little anxious working on the book for a year and a half. I think from there, um, we go towards working more on the book. Dr. Shruti also put in a lot of her suggestions, which helped Dr. Hemlata, Mokshada, Shivani also, and Megha also. It's important here to also talk to you about the clinic team because, of course, there are many of our cases in the book, but these cases need to be followed up properly, need to be evaluated properly, need to be documented properly. And in this, it's the entire team that works on it, starting from Dr. Utsav, Dr. Shivani, Dr. Megha, Dr. Srishti, Dr. Jaya. So they have the main people who have been following up with the cases, getting me back for evaluation, and it wouldn't have been possible without the entire documentation for years that they do on the cases. And that's why it's comparatively in a way more compact and more complete, and has a big wide variety of cases and a large number of cases that I'm able to see is thankfully due to the clinical team that I have. So I'm so grateful to every single one of you here. But the main thing about the book, which I am very fond of personally, um, and also I feel is something I always believed in, is that there are I didn't want it to be just my thought or my experience, because I felt that there are a lot of like-minded, really good homeopaths across the world, and many of them are quite impressive, and I admire most of them actually. And unknowingly, without them knowing, I actually learned from many of them. So I actually was able to request some of my colleagues to share their cases in the book. And my idea also was that it would be very interesting for these colleagues of mine which are in different parts of the world, if they can share their cases, let's say what's happening in Russia or what's happening in the US or what's happening in France or in Switzerland and so on. This really helps me to evaluate and understand, and we have a wide variety of cases from which we can learn from. So a lot of my colleagues here, very senior colleagues, including Dr. Prasad Rasar, Dr. Paranzape, Dr. Nikam, Dr. Brosilion, Dr. Tatiana, Isabel, Francois, Dr. Jon Jans from Belgium, Louis, and we even have cases from Dr. Shorkor in this case, in this book. So I think we have Dr. Rasal here. Dr. Rasal, are you here? Yes, Dr.
Yes,
Rasal here, and he first of all, I'm grateful, sir, that you give us your Sunday evening to share a little bit of your experience. And Dr. Rasal is a extremely senior and very highly experienced homeopath. And my first experience was with him was actually a few years back when I was presenting one of the cases in a case presentation competition, and he was the judge there. So you can imagine. So, and from there is when we had this connection. And then when I wanted to start certain courses, I wanted to invite him because of some cases that he had sent me, which I found very impressive. Dr. Prasad Rasal, I would like to add one or two things about him, is that they talk about passion. Someone spoke about passion or passionateness. I do believe that all the people here who have joined, must be about 18, 20 of them. I believe all of them are very passionate. And there is something that brings all of us together. Dr. Rasal, with his very um, high profile practice with limited time that he must be having, even then he told me that, Gaurang, when you write a book, you send it to me first. I will do the correction and send you. and he stays true with his word, and he goes through the book if I send him, and he really gives me some unbelievable suggestions that help me. So, sir, thank you first of all for accepting to come today, and also for all the kind of efforts that you put in the book. Please share some of your experiences about, especially about this book, and whatever you wish to share, sir.
Sure, Gaurang. Good evening, Gaurang and whole team. It's a pleasure to be here on this specific inauguration of your new book, and all of who are present over there in this session. So I'm very, very happy that today you have devoted your work to your mother. That's the first important thing I want to share, that it's too good, and I have seen her over there uh, on screen. So it's a great pleasure, first important thing. And second important thing, that you sent me a copy
Yeah.
and you insisted me just go through it. 2 3 days it was not possible, but one day I started it, and whole night I was going through it. It was nearly about, I started it at 10 o'clock, and 4 o'clock in the morning I went through all many cases and many new remedies that you have explained over there, and it is a fantastic journey. So I think I have written you the reply at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was a fantastic experience. 2 days I have done the same thing. My wife, she said, what you are doing? So I said, I'm going through one book and I'm very
You
interested.
have to send an apology to your wife from us. At 5 o'clock in the morning and whole night we are making you go through it.
No, she said, I have told her on day one that I have first married with homeopathy and then with you. You are second one.
Okay.
That's why she knows that. So that's not the thing, but a very important thing, that it is too interesting for the students to learn. My suggestion is that this book, it is not only for the practitioners or, but new students who should learn the way one should learn. That has been all of your books gives this insight, and this is more important, because what is happening, there are many literatures in our homeopathy, but to put them together and a thorough book where everyone will get the clinical aspect, at the same time their pathophysiological aspect, at the same time their miasmatic aspect, at the same time their constitutional aspect, then the organ remedies, then the nodes, then the sarcodes, everything comes together in in this book, and this is very, very important. So these things are necessary. Now it is a need of the time. And this has happened with your books. Same is true with your previous books also. I used to distribute your books, the decoding the mentals. Just now I have asked the 2020 book, and all those my students, they are going through them and they are giving very good reply. That, sir, today we have learned how to learn a rubric. Same is true with art of repertorization. The different insight they are getting because of this clinical touch or clinical aspect which you have provided over there. And it's a good thing that all of the peoples who are from different areas throughout the world, they are coming together and their cases are shared by you. It makes a different view to your specific books, and that gives a wide range, very big range to the readers, that they can get multidimensional aspects to enter into the case. And this should develop. One should not be fixed with the one thing only. And that aspect is given by this book also and all of your previous books also. So I'm tremendously happy that it has today it has been published on the day of Sankashti Chaturthi. So it's a nice occasion to be to get it published, and with the hands of your mother, then the Vassalaji, then Katrina, and everyone who are there who have worked together, and beautiful sketch made by Ananya ji. that everyone have worked beautifully for this. So it's a wonderful occasion, and I'm damn sure that homeopathy fraternity needs this, and you have provided it. Very in recent future, yes, you have to publish this immediately, the second edition. I am damn sure about it. The same is true that we are waiting for the art of repatriation. We are not getting the copies. So same thing. I expect that this will happen with
Yeah,
the
it's
this book
dependent
also.
on Dr. Utsav and Dr. Jaya, the art of repatriation. So you can directly contact them.
Yes, definitely. And thank you to all your team, Dr. Jaya, then Dr. Srishti, Dr. Utsav. They are really vivacious personalities. They are doing
Yeah.
fantastic work, everyone. So thank you to them also. And I'm very happy being here and meeting all of you. And
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
best wishes to you for this book.
We are grateful. We are so grateful from all our heart. Thank you. And thank you for giving the time tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
A few more colleagues have put together cases. I'm going to invite my colleague here. Um, I don't know if he can hear me. Dr. Jon Jans from CLH Belgium. Are you here, Jon?
Yes, I'm here. And
Okay.
I'm very grateful that I could give you some cases from the CLH that we are working in Belgium on this homeopathy. I'm very grateful to be a part of this nice and very interesting project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jan. And we were introduced to you initially by Francois. Actually, he because of him we came to Belgium, and that's how it started. So I don't know if Francois is here
That
or
were 3 unbelievable days in December last.
yeah. I'll never forget the days in Belgium. They were quite amazing. Francois,
Hello.
hello, Francois. First of all, I want to thank you because every time I send you a book, you are able to go through it after your busy practice and you're still able to give me some suggestions and some corrections with page number. Look at page number this or look at page number that. And we are all so grateful to this, Francois, from our heart, to everything, the way you guide us.
I'm very happy to work with you, and you give me very good vitamins to work. And I'm happy to introduce all my friends, colleagues. And it's a good opportunity to work together, India and Europe, and you are a good bridge between us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Francois. Thank you for everything. Always.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And from there is another of my colleague who's a very, very special person, is also a person who this book is now going to also be translated in Russian if it's not been already being started to be translated. Is my colleague here, Dr. Tatiana, and with her is Galina. And interestingly, Dr. Tatiana is a very, very special person. She has a very special energy because she's able to bring together the entire Russian homeopathic community together and put together um, in such a way that they are able to learn, they are able to grow together. And a lot of our lectures and conferences and translation is done by her and her family members. We are so grateful to this, Tatiana. And for that, the Russian version of this book is translated, is dedicated to Tatiana. So she's our kind of a very esteemed colleague who deserves all bit of appreciation and gratitude for all that she does. And truly, she's like a Russian mother for all the homeopathic colleagues in Russia. Thank you so much, Tatiana. I know that Galina is with you, and I wonder if she can help us in some way by maybe Tatiana can share some words and Galina can help translate to us. I wonder if this is possible. Maybe a few words.
I'm glad to see you, Dr. Gaurang, and your team, and our friends.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Я, конечно, счастлива присутствовать сегодня рядом с вами.
I'm indeed quite happy to be present here today with you, with all of you.
Я очень рада видеть коллег, моих друзей, вашу команду, доктор Горанг, и, конечно же, Катарину и вашу маму.
Dr. Gaurang, and I'm really very happy to see you, of course, all your colleagues, all your team members, and of course, your mother and Katarina.
Это прекрасная идея посвятить книгу маме вашей, потому что сразу чувствуется тепло и вот эта защищенность от мамы, которая будет способствовать удаче и продвижению этой книги.
And it's indeed so beautiful to dedicate the book you wrote to your mother. And this warmth, the care that we get from our mothers, and a feeling of being absolutely secure, being protected by the mother. This really inspires and it protects you along this journey when you do something else, when you go alone.
Я хочу сказать, что это очень актуальная тема нашего времени. То есть эта книга настолько актуальна, что, я думаю, она будет востребована и начинающими гомеопатами, и опытными гомеопатами. Поэтому, доктор Горанг, большое спасибо за те знания, которые вы передаете в ваших книгах.
Well, and of course, I want to emphasize that the topic of the book, it is very important for present day situation, and so I'm absolutely sure that the book would be in great demand among beginners in homeopathy and among advanced homeopathic doctors. So once again, thank you very much, Dr. Gaurang, for this huge work you've done to collect all the information together.
Ну, конечно, я поздравляю с рождением этой прекрасной книги. Настолько красивая, вот вы сейчас вывели на экран ее титульное лицо. Прекрасно подобранная картина. Картинка к ней. Удачи и продвижения книгам вашим.
Well, and my most sincere congratulations for the birth of this book. And I see the cover of this picture is, well, fantastic. It's really beautiful, and it really reflects what the book is about. So I just wish you luck and luck and luck for this and for all future books.
Я счастлива быть частью вашей команды. Спасибо большое.
And I'm really very happy to be part of your team. Thank you very much, Dr. Gaurang.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tatiana, and your entire family. You have to tell spasiba to Artom and the entire team, and special spasiba to our friend Galina. Thank you, Galina, for everything you do as well. And from there, we go ahead in our journey, and like we discussed, a lot of people have helped us to refine the book. And one such colleague, and I have to talk to you about him, is Dr. Paranzape, and he's also the first person who helped me to kind of publish the book. This is many years back when I had no money at all, and I didn't have any money to publish a book, and I didn't even know how to do it. So I was here in Mumbai, he was there in Pune, and I used to go there sometimes to teach, and that's when I gave him an idea. I want to do this, but I have no money. I don't know how to do it. And he really helped me in a way to publish this very, very small booklets. And I'm so grateful for all that time, so many years back, Dr. Paranzape. And I sent him this book. A lot of his cases are now added in this book. And he's a professor in the college, just like Dr. Rasal as well. And he's a very, very special person and is part of a lot of things that I do. Thank you, Dr. Paranzape. Are you here?
Hello. Yeah, I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Hello.
you. We can hear you, sir.
I don't know
Yes,
why
yes,
this
it's
video is
perfect.
stopped.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Gaurang, for being. I'm really grateful to be a part of this team and this my small contribution towards this book. I'm very sorry for coming late over here, but my best wishes for this book. I'm really happy for you, and I wish that more and more such books the students should enjoy actually. A very nice book, I will say, as a part of as I am a teacher, and if you see through the angle of the student, it is one of the great book on therapeutics. So it is absolutely case-based learning, and once even a practitioner also will enjoy this. So one of the clinical book, very nice one. So I really am happy to be a part of the team, and I wish best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We also have another of our colleague who incidentally I met during my college days, who's also a student of my teacher and also someone at that point who was very senior, and also I have attended a part of her talks, is Dr. Hemlata Joyal, who's actually was working very closely with my teachers, Dr. Milind Rao and Dr. Ashok Mohanty. And she's here, and after many years, we had a discussion, and she was working on some of their books. And that's when I finished my book, I asked her if she can help me to refine it or give some suggestions to make it better. And Dr. Hemlata Joyal gratefully accepted and give me some very interesting suggestions to basically refine the book. And I'm so grateful to you, Dr. Hemlata, for accepting and gracefully accepting last minute to refine the book. Sometimes you would say, I will complete the book in 72 hours, and it would happen. So thank you so much for that. And we are grateful. Just your experience on the book. You have a vast experience of so many legendary homeopaths you have worked on. This is just a small contribution, this book, but I'm sure must have been an interesting experience for you.
It definitely was. It definitely was. So friends, I've known Dr. Gaurang, like he rightly said, for a good number of years. And what really, something that I really appreciate about you is the thirst for knowledge. You've been someone who's always been so passionate about homeopathy and who's always been an excellent learner. And you've been with so many homeopaths, gathered so much of experience. And the teacher that you are today, you're exceptionally inspirational. And at a very young age, you've made a significant contribution to the field of homeopathy. And while I was doing this book, I really felt it's one amazing book because being a female homeopath, we definitely come across so many female disorders, and they are on the rise. A lot of females coming up with a lot of these hormonal issues. And this book it's just like a textbook for each one of us, wherein you beautifully explained every problem, like rightly pointed out by Dr. Prasad also. Every condition taken up in depth, the clinical aspect, the pathophysiology, the remedies, the differentials, the cases, all from your vast experience, from your own clinical experience, and also from the stalwarts. It's all brought together and one huge fund of clinical knowledge. So it's really amazing. It's a unique combination, which I'm very sure is going to enhance our understanding and also help us apply it practically. So thank you very much, and wishing you all the very best in all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Dr. Hemlata, for really helping us to refine the book. And just going forward and now talking about the entire book in general, because this book is not very easy to just work on. There is a lot of things that go behind the doors. And to talk about logistically working on the book, coordinating on the book, and putting things together, and how we actually kind of created this whole journey together, I'll request Dr. Jaya to share some of her experiences working on this book, and also what she felt was the main idea behind the idea of this book.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's just an honor, and it's a surreal feeling to have this book with us now, because we have been on it since more than 1.5 years. So after we finished the acute book, the main idea was what to work on next. And we were already doing some seminars on hormonal healing with our French colleagues, with our Russian colleagues, and also with our Indian colleagues. So the idea developed slowly from there that it's high time that we have a book which everyone can access to for women, about homeopathy. So the idea started from there. So Dr. Gaurang had so many lectures. So Dr. Mokshada and Aura clinical team thought about it, and we start writing over it. We started to collect all the cases that we were seeing at that point of time. And then slowly and gradually, we developed it into chapters, little by little. So we have now 18 chapters in this book. And it's chronologically like we used to study in the college. We can study in this book also. And the main part is that we have the well-known remedies that we used to learn in our college, and then we have the lesser known remedies. And what I learned in this book is how to use them. When Dr. Gaurang and we were writing and we were working on this book, we used to see, like he used to give me that this remedy is for leukorrhea, and in few days we will see that person in the clinic, and then we would give the remedy, and then that case would develop, and we would see the follow-ups of the same remedy. So it's a journey that was so beautiful to see a remedy work at the clinic, and so we could, write down that case, and we have put the same cases in the book. So we have actually made a whole gist of everything that is happening at the clinical level, at the clinic, and then we have put it into the book. That's the main thing for me. And also we have worked on a lot of nosodes and sarcodes. It was a great learning experience. We worked on nosodes like pituitary gland in female, like endometrium, testes. It was a new experience for me, and I hope that it's as enlightening as it was for us to work on the book for the readers also. And another part of it was definitely the maps that we worked on. So there was a concept of maps. So the main idea about this book is to make it easier for everyone. So Dr. Gaurang would make a topic, then Dr. Shrishti and I would have it, how to concise it and how to wrap it up cleanly in just a page for the readers to understand how the miasm work, how we can use the sarcodes, how we can use the nosodes. About every topic, we have made a map. Another cover, of course, we talked about the book cover. It was really a good experience. We started first with one flower, and then it expanded into such a beautiful picture that has the essence of the book. I think if you just see the cover of the book, you can understand what is inside. Everything that you can see is inside the book. So whether it's the placenta, whether it's the plant remedies, the fungi remedies, the animal remedies, palladium, platinum, everything that we have put on the cover, Dr. Gaurang has explained it in the books. And the lesser remedies are so quick and to the point that if you read it, then you know if this symptom is present in the case, you can go through the book and then you can prescribe it. So I think this was the main experience for me. And the best part was especially the Burnett. I cannot leave this talk without talking about it. The Burnett cases and his approach, Dr. Gaurang uses it in his clinic, and he has beautifully written it in this book. With his cases also, he has included a lot of cases, and we have analyzed those cases, and he has given comments how to learn, how to study those cases. That's the most important thing for the students to learn. And also Indian remedies at the end, because I think a lot of students doesn't know anything about the Indian remedies. So we have Indian remedies at the end of the book. We also have potency selection at the end of the book, and also the amazing case studies that we have taken from everyone. I had this beautiful opportunity to go over many, many cases, to learn and to experience them with Dr. Gaurang and with the clinical team. I think this book is very enlightening for me, and I hope whoever reads it, it's as enlightening and as empowering as it was for me. So I thank everyone that is present here. I thank especially Dr. Gaurang for letting me work on this beautiful project. Thank you, sir. I hope Dr. Gaurang is facing some kind of glitch in the internet. So I would like to ask Dr. Utsav that has helped us a lot in this making. And after we stopped our working on the final draft, it was Dr. Utsav that took it further. And he did everything on the book, how it is there and how it is typeset and how was the cover, how was the book feel. And if it's there in our hands, it's because of Dr. Utsav. Dr. Utsav, we can please share a few words and your experience and how do you do it with so much work around the clinic?
Thank you, everyone. So it was very nice and beautiful thing to work here. So it was very important. It was very important to receive responses as we want to see. Find the correct appearance was very important after finding the system. So
Utsav, we are not able to hear you so well.
yes, sir, can you hear the... Hello?
Yeah, we couldn't hear so well.
So I was saying that it was very thing to work,
Also,
especially
can you remove your earphones? Maybe we can hear
ईयरफोन
you.
निकाल दो आप, वो easy हो जाएगा आपके लिए.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, this is perfect.
Okay. So I said I was very grateful that to Dr. Vasudha, Dr. Arpana, and Dr. Hemlata, they helped us a lot last moment to see all the correction, all the smaller, finer correction, which we need to look very carefully before we go ahead with the printing. And their response was very quick. Because of their response, we could finish the book in proper timeline and we could go ahead with the printing. So it was the important part in the end. And while going through the book, the most important thing which I could learn was the different cases from very senior homeopath. This we rarely find in today's time that one book has so many cases from very senior homeopaths. In today's time, we don't find any such book which is available where all the different approaches are mentioned. The book which we see here today is exactly the blueprint of what Sir practices in his clinic, blending the clinical approach, the old classical approach, and the newer ideas, combining all the things together. As we can see in the screen, previously we saw the content beginning from the miasmatic approach, going to the Indian remedies, using each and every approach which can benefit the patient. So this is something very beautiful thing about the book, which will help many readers to think in a different way and practice. And I'm very grateful to Dr. Gaurang and team for making me this part of work.
There is no question of you being a part of the book because this book wouldn't have seen its day without you. So we are extremely grateful, in fact, all of us, that for everything that you put together to bring this book to life. And this book has a lot of kind of efforts that have been put in by you that we can see is the reason that the book is published in a short time. Even yesterday night, we were running here and there, and Dr. Utsav was able to kind of find a way to get these books dropped at our clinic. And that's why we have the first copy of the book, actually. So thank you, Dr. Utsav, for all you do, for everything you do, and to put this book together. We all are extremely grateful to you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Utsav. And I think we also have 2 or 3 of our colleagues. I wanted to just see if they have joined. Dr. Shruti is here. Dr. Shruti is my classmate. we were studying together in homeopathy, and of course she was very intelligent and a really student as a
मत करो.
and
Such
then
a pleasure to see you this far. So good to be learning and getting inspired by you.
yeah. So Shruti has helped us a lot to proofread the book and make corrections, and she has been doing this for us in the last couple of books. So thank you so much, Dr. Shruti, for this.
Thank you so much, Gaurang, for making me a very small part of this, but so grateful for you to give me this opportunity every time. Every time I learn so much thanks to this. You and your team are just amazing. Kudos to you all.
Thank you, Shruti. Also, we have Dr. Srishti here with us. Dr. Srishti is, of course, most of you know her because she's our main person handling all the courses. And in fact, in next few minutes, our new course, our course will begin, the next lecture for our ongoing course. So I would like you to talk, Srishti, because she, along with Dr. Jaya, has been working on the maps. And I believe this is a very important part of the book. I'm going to open one or two maps for you to have a look into what these maps are. And we've put these kind of maps in almost every chapter of the book. And that has helped us, I believe, will help a lot of our colleagues. And it helped me also basically to remember and to understand even more. Dr. Srishti, would you like to share a little bit about your experience and just whatever you wish to share about this book?
Well, first of all, hello everyone, and thank you, sir, for making me part of this book. And I had the privilege of working on these visual aids and maps that we see in each chapter of the book. And these are basically included to help the reader to find how to navigate the complex relationship between the homeopathic remedies in particular clinical condition of female disorders. And these are very unique and I would say one of their kind, like the map of miasm, map of sarcoids, and location or direction of pain, remedies in dysmenorrhea. So working on this project has been both educational and very rewarding for me. And though the maps look very simple, very concise, very clean, but what goes behind is the hours of reading, understanding the relationship between the remedies and how to clinically apply them, which comes from Dr. Gaurang's year of clinical experience and hourless study of homeopathic literature, which was a great learning experience for me as well as an inspiration. And each map goes through several changes and iteration to achieve
Yeah.
this right balance and details. So I hope all the readers find this great help in these maps in their day-to-day practice. And
These
thank you once
maps that
again to Sir and team.
Dr. Srishti has created, they are not like this in the beginning. When I send her what is in my mind for the map, they are in a really bad, or I would say they are in a very raw situation, and a lot of kind of efforts are put in from her end and Dr. Jaya to an extent to put this map in a little more clearer sense. So I think that is also something which is very important to know, that these people put a lot of energy to make this into a better version of what it initially is, every single one of them. Thank you, Dr. Srishti, for all you do. I also want to very quickly thank our other part of the clinical team who have been effortlessly have been working constantly on following up with the cases and have been documenting them. I'm just trying to see if they are here. Dr. Shivani and Dr. Megha. Maybe Dr. Shivani, you would like to share your experience on the book because she is the first person I gave the book for proofreading. Dr. Shivani, if you're here. If
Hello. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, sir, about the book, I got to learn many things. In fact, it is very important for every one of us to read it. The thing is that the important part about book is that we got to know various different symptoms, also about the female case history, like how to take the case history also we got to learn from the book. It's very amazing book, and I think it will help each and every one of us in our daily practice also. Even this book we can keep on our table and read it daily basis, will help many female patients. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shivani. And happy birthday, Dr. Shivani. It's her birthday today, so she must be
Thank you
somewhere
so much.
partying, and still she found some time to join. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
And Dr. Megha also has been following up with a lot of cases, and we've been studying cases which are not doing well also, and many of our clinic doctors have been having had to restudy the cases and bring it to me, and together we are finding something more deeper that can help these kind of block cases. Thank you. Dr. Megha, if you're there, you would like to share some of your experience, because you have been also following up with some of these cases. Dr. Megha, are you here? Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir. So first of all, grateful to you because I think after the book was almost ready, I got that rough draft and I went through whole draft. So when I was going through each chapter, it was interesting that I was trying to shift to next chapter. What is interesting now? What is further ahead? What is ahead now? So like when I was going through the each remedy, rubrics, different kind of cases, everything was very interesting to see, and how how the analysis has been explained in detailed manner. And of course the very important part of the Burnett, I liked it very much, so it was amazing to go through it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Megha, for sharing this. We also have a couple of more colleagues of mine and who have shared cases. I don't know if Dr. Priyan, he was here, Dr. Priyan. I don't know if he is there now or he is unavailable. Dr. Priyan is a colleague from Tamil Nadu, actually. Okay. Okay, he's not here. But we have Dr. Shrikant. Dr. Shrikant Jumale also is my colleague, and he actually helps us a lot um, in coordinating and distributing the books to all the colleagues in India. So all the colleagues who write to me, basically he helps to distribute the books back to them, and he has also kind of helped us in the books in the past, and his cases had also been added. Dr. Shrikant, if you are here, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Please share
Hello,
some
Gaurang.
experience. Yeah, we can hear you, Shrikant.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
first of all, congratulations to you and the whole team. It's the most awaited book, I think, and we were talking about it, about the book in last visit in Mumbai. So it's amazing to have. I think this is the fourth book, and I think first book, then second and third. Now the everybody is asking, sir, when the Dr. Gaurangsi is writing about acutes part 2, when he's writing another book. So I think so many people, they are the readers, those already have your books, and they are very much I think excited to have some another books or new books, what you are doing, what you are writing, any new book is coming. So I think this will be a very great thing, that we will have a book on specifically gynecological complaints, and this will be I believe this will again a book which will everybody will be demanding it after the launch of this book from today. And I believe we all will have cases to learn from these books, and it will be very useful and applicable in our clinical practice. So thank you very much for a new book that is launching today, and again a congratulations to all of you.
thank you, Shrikant, for all you do. And definitely, you're saying that the book will have a lot of demand, but that also means it's going to be more difficult for you to handle that situation. And I hope that we are able to
Yeah,
handle the demands fairly well. Thank you, Shrikant. Thank you. So I think that's about it. I just want to once again thank each and every one of you, because a lot goes behind the book, and I know a lot of energy is gone behind this book because it's taken a long time for it to conceive, if I can use. Every book is like a baby, and once the baby is born, he or she has his own life. So that's what we should do. The book is now in a place of its own, and all of you have put a lot of energy into it. So in that spirit, once again, gratitude from me to all of you. Thank you so much, and also thank you for removing time today for this book and for all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurang.
Thank you.
Best
Thank you.
wishes.
See you all again very soon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Merci beaucoup.